gotta give a few, a big time shout out to USC for having the big time BCS buster so far. So how about a nice little cyber high five? Because right now, they pretty much in a sense control the destiny. I know they still gotta hope that Arizona State loses another game, but you know, huge, big congratulations to that whole team. Ed Ogeron, he's been really coaching those boys up ever since they got fired Lane Kiffin here, I think a few weeks ago, and they just been on a roll. There was one game I noticed, and I mentioned it a few weeks ago when they played Oregon State. I think it was that Thursday night game. The way they were jumping up and down between the third and fourth quarter, getting ready when the music was playing. I said before, I'm gonna say it again. I noticed they had that swag back, and it showed a little bit tonight too. They just played together, big time. Really, I kind of called it to myself all week as far as seeing the W for USC. So, I know for Trojan fans, they're ecstatic right now, but that doesn't surprise me because this is weeks in the making that was going on. And sadly for Stanford, their downfall was, I said a few weeks ago as well, that they can make a run for the BCS championship game. But when they played Oregon, that last few minutes of the fourth quarter, they didn't really show me as far as being a championship team because they didn't finish, they didn't give that knockout punch. They allowed Oregon to come back and make it a real close game and almost pulled around and lost that game. So, obviously, you can say, yeah, they lost to Utah as well, too. But right now, it was USC's night. And how about this for a small world? And it took me it took me a little bit to realize. I had to go and Google this, be honest with you. But talking about the head coach for USC, Ed Orgeron. Believe it or not, since I'm an offensive lineman for a semi-pro team down here in Jacksonville, 12 years ago when I was a senior at high school, I went to a camp down in Lakeland called Down and Dirty Camp. Nothing but linemen, offensive line, defensive line. And I also had to look on to just look at Ed Orgeron as far as what he coached. Talking about with USC, that's an assistant coach. He was down there. It was so funny because I was just looking at his face the last few weeks. And just, I was like, man, was he one of the coaches down there? Yes, he was. And it was just kind of funny when I had to look and research that just to notice the time frame because that was in 2001. 2001, 2002, that was my senior year in high school. And see him win, yeah. So yeah, I've been rooting for USC big time. I've always liked the USC football program, but to see that he's still hanging around. To be honest with you, with this win tonight, whether he's the head coach or not, he's not going to leave USC. I don't see him going anywhere. So whoever they bring in, if he's not going to be the head coach, like I said, he's not going anywhere. So it's calm down, Trojan fans. He's doing a darn good job for them. Hey, they're bowl eligible. They got a chance to maybe get in there and as far as the Pac-12 championship game. Who knows? But an outstanding job, too. And like I said, yeah, I'm rooting for Coach O as well because he was one of the coaches I had from my Down and Dirty camp 12 years ago. 12 years ago. Can you believe that? It's a small world. Here I am, a growing man right now. Besides playing semi-pro, I did play college as well at Robert Morris for 4 years. Graduated in 2006. So, yeah, I know I was just one of the many young men at that time that went on to just do something for their lives. I mean, hey, even underneath this clip, I ain't going to sugarcoat it. I'm also a business owner as well. First two links are one business. The last two links are another business that I own. So, I mean, again, like I said, he's influenced so many young men over the years. So, yes, I am rooting for him. And to be honest with you, I don't care what the media says. Like I just said, I don't see him leaving. Tremendous win for that team. Got some athletes that obviously going to be leaving, but they're going to reload. Hey, Marcus Lee, I think he might be one of the top receivers coming out come next April. But with this huge win, that's going to just help the recruiting as well. So, in a sense, hey, USC is back. Quietly, it's not that loud, but they're back. So, Kurt Herbstreit said it too tonight watching that game. It's been a long time since you've seen the fans of USC rush the field in this excitement too, especially at a huge upset win. But again, that's just a testament to that team and also to Coach O, coaching those boys up. So again, and again and again, huge congratulations to those guys. Just wanted to tip my hat off to that team, and we're going to see how this season's going to finish out. Talk to you guys later.